Okay, today we will be talking about the birds and the dead bees, but not so much about the birds because this is about dead bees and not birds, just to clarify. It also has nothing to do with
Okay, define the problem. The problem is that bees are rapidly disappearing in places like the Northern American region of the US and Canada.
Some of the economical effects include $2 billion worth of beehives, which is 10 million beehives, have collapsed. There's been less honey in the market, and there's been a loss of pollination.
Recently, there's been an unexplained loss of honeybee colonies that came to be known as CCD, which is known as colony collapse disorder. This was first reported in the fall of 2006 by a commercial beekeeper from Pennsylvania in the United States of America. Similar losses have been reported previously as well, including the late 19th century and in various decades of the 20th century. February 2007, several large commercial migratory beekeeping operations in the United States of America have reported cases of CD. From 2006 to 2011, total annual colony losses in the United States averaged around 33%. Beekeepers cited CCD as the cause of roughly 1/3 of those losses. Wow, isn't that great?
One of the solutions is to remove fungus and bacteria from the bee's natural habitat. When the fungus and bacteria are removed, one of the potential causes of CCD would be eliminated, giving the bees a better chance of survival. This, though, would be costly due to the fact that the solution would require a way to kill the fungus and bacteria that would be hurting the bees. This type of solution could take years, and the world would then need a mass production and apply the solution, making it cost well over $1 billion. This way, or solution, will affect the natural ecosystem and might throw the ecosystem out of balance due to the removal of bacteria. Also, this would need to eliminate bacteria around the world so the bacteria wouldn't be able to repopulate. There wouldn't be a cultural impact besides the slight possibility of industrializations due to the distribution of spray bottles. Another solution is to create more natural habitat for bees. More natural habitat will increase the growth of the bees and act like a sanctuary for them. This would cost tons of acres of land and importation of bees. This would be costly due to the transportations of live insects and would cost more money because of land and maintaining costs. This will affect different ecosystems because the bees will affect the natural environment ecosystem and could throw the ecosystem out of homeostasis, though this wouldn't affect the culture at all. Lastly, we can use more organic pesticides and not use GMOs on bees. Since there will be less GMOs, when we use more natural pesticides, one of the few predicted causes of CCD would disappear, increasing the bees' lifespan and decreasing colony collapses. This would cost a change in how pesticides are made, which would cost money for researching fees, and a final organic product might not be as effective as the GMO version. We need to hit hard in North America to help assure success in American bee farms. This might slow global development due to the fact that organic pesticides may not be as useful and effective as genetically modified pesticides. With one of the more proposed solutions, the bee population would stop decreasing and eventually increase until there will be enough to safely pollinate all our plants. Without any of these proposed solutions, the natural bee population will slowly decline until there's not enough bees to populate, and they'll quickly die out.
Explanation implementation of solutions. The world's nations can, laws must be put in place to ban pesticides and fungicides from being used during pollination season, or just not at all. The UN will do this by implementing this policy worldwide and possibly put in sanctions to countries who refuse to do so. The world can combat the parasite that is responsible for the death of many bees due to their weakened resistance to them. Agricultural companies can buy pesticides and fungicides that do not harm bees whatsoever. The world can also place safe zones for bees to be safe from these toxins if countries are unable to stop the use of these products. The world as a whole will need to start a cleanup effort to decontaminate the pesticides infested areas where bees are dying. The U.S. can place laws against pesticides and fungicides during pollination season at the very least, Basically, same laws the UN could place as well. If the laws against use are not possible, the US can at least limit the use of them at certain places where bees are living. Have places much like national parks to protect bees from being killed by banning agriculture near the areas to prevent contamination.
And this is the work cited.
Potato.